Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kensthetic. I'm here with you guys today to show you guys how I make rice water for hair growth. Before we get started, do not forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a big thumbs up if you guys like this video. So the first thing that you're gonna need is a mason jar or some type of container that has a lid. So I purchased these two 16-ounce mason jars with lid and band from Target. I paid $2.19. I'll go ahead and link the jars that I purchased down below. But as an alternative, you can also use Tupperware that has a lid because it's very important that whatever you store in is sealed. But unfortunately, my mother does not play with her Tupperwares. So I was like, let me go to Target and get some little containers or jars that I can store my rice water in. The next thing you're gonna need, as you guys can tell by the name of what we're making, rice water, you'll need a cup of water. It doesn't matter if it's warm or cold, just because we're going to put it in the refrigerator overnight. And then the next thing you're gonna need is rice. So I'm using the Carolina Gold parboiled rice. As you can see, I am struggling. This bag of rice was so heavy, but this is the rice that I chose to use for my rice water. You can use whatever rice you want, jasmine rice, brown rice, etc, etc, but this was the rice that my mother had some extras of, so I was like, let me grab it up. So the first thing I'm going to do is take my two mason jars and thoroughly rinse them out. I just purchased these, but even if they were in my house, I would just go ahead and rinse them out. I just feel the most comfortable doing that. I always rinse out like my pans and my pots before I use them. It's just a habit. I don't know. Comment down below and let me know if you guys have the same habit. Like before you cook in a pot or a pan, do you guys rinse it out? Let me know down below. So the next thing I'm going to do is take this cup that my mom has like in the rice. She just uses it to share out the rice. But I was like, I'm gonna use her stuff. So I'm taking this cup with rice and just distributing the rice to the mason jars. I'm making a hot mess. I don't know how, I don't know what's going on, but I was making a hot mess. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just really eyeballing how much I'm putting in. This is my first time making it, so I'm not too familiar with how much I should put in each jar. The next thing I'm gonna do is go in with water and basically put water in each of the jars, and I'm going to let it sit for about 5 minutes, and then I'm going to strain the rice. I'm basically doing this to rinse the rice of all of the, we don't know what is on these things that we are buying from the store, and we are about to put it in our hair. So I'm rinsing it off to make sure that all of the things from the factory, all of the negative energy, anything that might be on this rice is away. Like, we want it gone, okay? And just as I said, in general, before I cook anything, whether it's rice that I'm cooking, rice I'm putting on my hair, I want to wash it. I don't know, it's a habit I have. I don't know if it's a Caribbean thing, because I heard of some people who don't do this. But once again, comment down below and let me know if this is a practice or a habit that you guys have. So after my rice has sat for 5 minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and take a strainer and basically just strain the water out from the rice. So this is the rice after I have strained the water out, and now we are ready to prep our rice water to sit overnight. So the next thing we're going to do is take some more water, and this time we are going to fill the mason jars up to the top. Once again, it doesn't matter if you use warm or cold water, because we are going to have both of the mason jars sit in the fridge overnight. But I'm basically taking water and filling it to the top, and I had to keep refilling this cup because I was being lazy and I didn't want to go find a picture. But yeah, basically filling the mason jars up to the top. I heard that this rice water smells terrible after it has fermented overnight. So I'm gonna go in with some peppermint oil and I put in about like 10 drops, because I do not want to smell any rice water that smells crazy. So I went in and put in that peppermint oil, but people also suggested that you could put in any other essential oil that you want, such as lavender. I went in with peppermint oil just because peppermint oil is great for your hair. If you did not watch my video about the benefits of different types of oils, I'm going to go ahead and link my hot oil treatment video above. So it's the next day. I just took my rice water that I soaked overnight out of the refrigerator. So it's fermented for about 24 hours now. And now I'm going to take this funnel that I purchased from Amazon. I'll go ahead and link it down below. So I'm basically going to use the funnel to transfer the water without making a mess to this mist bottle that I purchased from Amazon. It's just one of those bottles that have like the continuous spray. And then I have a second spray bottle, which is just a casual spritz bottle. So I'm going to go ahead and put the funnel in the mist bottle first, and I'm going to go ahead and pour the water from my first mason jar into the funnel. So here I am at my big age acting like I don't know how to use a funnel, making a mess, but I went ahead and poured the water into the first bottle. And after I fill it up, I'm going to go ahead and transfer the funnel into the next spray bottle and go ahead and pour water into the second spray bottle. I'm basically going to fill these two bottles, and I'm expecting for these two bottles to last me about 2 weeks, but we'll see depending on the frequency of how often I do use the rice water on my hair and the purposes that I do use the rice water for. So after I emptied the first mason jar by pouring the water into my spray bottles, this is the rice that's remaining. I'm just going to go ahead and dispose of the rice. But basically, this is how I make my rice water. Comment down below and let me know if you guys tried it out. Let me know if you guys have any comments, questions, and go ahead and check out my video that should be uploaded before this on how I use rice water in my hair.